Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel Mayta What Ifs. Today I am back with a new story. The name of the story is What If Naruto Gave Up on Konoha After the Chunin exams. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. Now, before continuing this, yes, this is inspired from today's story on Apollo Uchiha. Jimmy Day Sitai, shout out to him. He's just an idea that I made on Apollo Uchiha today. By the way, if you haven't checked it out, make sure you do so. And it is kind of inspired by him. In this one, Naruto basically gives up and it might be a little bit darkish one because Naruto is not gonna be weak even if he gives up. So yeah, stay tuned and make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And let's aim for 35 likes on this video. I know it's quite large, but I hope you guys will be able to fulfill it. Anyways, if you have any suggestions, ideas, leave them in the comment section. I am reading the comments. There are a lot of good ideas. I'm writing them down. Some of them I will combine, maybe. Some of them, maybe I'll make separate. But yeah, I'm currently writing the ideas down so that I don't forget. Because there was a dude in the comment section saying that I haven't made his idea for like 2 years, like Naruto with Jogan. Do let me know in the comments, did I or did I not make a Jogan Naruto what if? If I haven't, then maybe on here, on this channel, we will make it. Anyways, enough of my yapping. Without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins 13 years after the QB attack in Konoha Gakure no Sato. Inside the stadium, which was located in the center in front of the Hokage Tower in Konoha. Currently, an event was going on there, the Chunin exams finale. A final part of the Chunin exams, which had been halted off for at least a month, and the people were anticipating who was going to win the Chunin exams. And the Genins who have qualified were all present there. Amongst them were some of the top-notch Genins from the other villages, while the rookies as well as top-notch from Konoha as well. As currently the last match was in session, as Sasuke Uchiha of Konoha, the last loyal Uchiha of the said village and the holder of the mighty eyes of the Sharingan, was currently fighting against Gaara no Sabuko, a kid who was insane and has demolished Rock Lee of Konoha in the semifinals of the exams, in the preliminary rounds. But Sasuke was confident that he would be able to take him on because he was an elite shinobi. As this was going on, we see that suddenly the match took a drastic dark turn. Sasuke was barely holding on to himself because he was fighting the toughest battle ever. It was an enemy who was constantly protected 24/7 by a sand armor. And there was this sand who wouldn't even allow any hit to land on him. Damn it, I can't get close. I have to use it. No point in hiding if I can't use it. And so, 1,000 chirping bird sound was heard, and Sasuke dashed with blinding speeds, using the Chidori. And he was able to graze Gaara. After doing so, Gaara was shocked. I am bleeding. It's my blood! It's my blood! He yelled out, as suddenly the whole stadium shook. The huge sand carrier that he wore on his back then ripped open, and a huge amount of sand began to twirl around him as suddenly his facial features began to change. And at that moment, Konoha, before it could intervene, because this they have found out and realized just now was a Jinchuriki who was going to cause rampage. Some feathers fell down. It was a sleeping genjutsu that was casted on them. Before Hiruzen could move, he was surrounded already in a barrier, and Orochimaru, his student, has appeared, leaving his disguise of the Kazekage. Orochimaru, what have you done? What have I done, you ask? I am here to take what is due, Hiruzen Sarutobi, and that is your life. As he charged towards Hiruzen, a battle ensued there. Naruto, seeing this, that Sasuke was about to get hurt, jumped in. Stay out of it, dope. Don't interfere. Timmy, now is not the time to fight. You know what that thing is? Damn it, Sasuke. You're gonna get killed like this. And so Naruto tried his best to intervene and stop, but Sasuke kept pushing him away. Do you understand, Naruto? I don't need your help. Stop distracting me, yelled out Sasuke as he charged up another Chidori and dashed towards Gaara. While Gaara was causing rampage. Mother, he brought out my blood. Kill him! As the One-Tails now roared. As Gaara finally fell completely unconscious and let the consciousness of the One-Tails took over. As the One-Tail Tanuki then went insane, destroying the stadium as he then began to cause havoc and destruction. And at that moment, Konoha was under invasion from Suna and Oto combined, as the shinobis of Konoha sprung into action, evacuating the civilian and trying their best to fight as much as they could, while Naruto was trying to convince Sasuke. Sakura followed him suit. Sakura, stay here. No, I'm coming with you, Naruto. Sasuke's gonna need all the help that he can get. And so Naruto arrived. I have to think of something. He's gonna die. As Naruto then bit his thumb and summoned Gamabunta. Standing on top of a huge toad, Naruto then said, Chief, we gotta deal with that thing. Again? What do you mean again? Nothing. Just some old memory. Now's not the time to think about the previous past, Chief. We have to deal with that thing, otherwise it's gonna destroy Konoha. Jeez, calm down. Oh well. Here we go. You have a plan? Yeah, just jump close to it. I think a Biju will be able to topple another Biju. And so, Naruto then turned in front of Sasuke and Sakura, the chief toad, into a Henji of nine tails, as the toad headbutted the one tails as Naruto jumped from him and headbutted Gaara, causing him to stir awake and the Biju to crumble. No! I just awoken! I will not go back! Naruto kept punching Gaara, shaking him to get awake. Get up, Gaara! Get up! As finally they both fell down, going through the tree branches, finally with a thud falling to the ground. As Naruto was injured and save could be set for Gaara, as the One Tails have now fallen down, crumbled, as Sasuke then arrived there. Good. Now I can finish him. As that was about to happen, we see Gaara then sprung into action once more. The sand are standing around them gathered and crushed Sasuke into the sand coffin in front of Naruto, who was barely standing. Gaara, we have to go! Naruto stood there frozen, as the crunching and mangling sound of Sasuke's body came from within, and his muffled scream. No, no, no! As now we see Gaara and the others escaped, leaving Naruto there. Get him out of there, Naruto! I can't! As soon after trying everything, we see the sand crumble down, and suddenly the remains of Sasuke came invisible, and they were a sight to behold. Naruto almost barfed, and Sakura looked away, screeching into the air, getting the attention of the shinobi nearby. Konoha, by some miracle, was able to stop this invasion, but at the cost of their Hokage and at the cost of their last Uchiha. As now we see, once shinobi arrived there, Naruto was standing there, and so was Sakura. As Sakura then spoke, it's Naruto's fault. What? What do you mean? It's my fault, Sakura. You let them get away. You're the one that caused Sasuke to die in this. You could have done something, but you stood there. I was shocked. I was hurt, injured. What did you do, Sakura? You also froze. You could have done something. As that is when Sakura slapped him across the face. You asking me this question? I'm a girl, damn it. You're a man. Act like one. And at that moment, Naruto was shocked, baffled. As now we see, Naruto was then brought in and questioned. He wasn't even treated. He was close to passing out. And so now we see Jiraiya, stopping the investigation, decided to take Naruto to get Tsunade back because the village needed her. And once she agreed to return, after patching up Naruto, we see that Naruto was not in the mood to return. But by the time he did, everything had already turned into shambles by Sakura and his family and the civilian councilmen. They have gotten a letter from Daimyo. Not even one the Hokage could overrule, and the whole council in their maturity have agreed upon that Naruto Uzumaki is to be either executed or banished into hard labor ship, into the concentration camp that was on the far border of, elemental nations, where many, corrupt as well as failing shinobis were sent. And his punishment, it was concluded to be at least 3 years serving there. Naruto was shocked. His own friends have turned their backs on him, except for a given few. such as Joji, Shikamaru, as well as Hinata, and surprisingly, Neji, Lee, and Tenten. Look, whatever they say, I realize this much, Naruto. You didn't deserve this. Sasuke had died because of the sand coffin, the same technique that almost killed Lee. Yes, I know. That technique almost took me out. Sasuke, he brought this upon himself. It wasn't something you could have done to save him. The whole village thinks otherwise. I'm sent there. There's nothing I could do. We'll be waiting for you here in Naruto. I'm not returning. I have been stripped from my shinobi license and whatnot. After I'm done there, if someone comes to receive me, only then I will return. Otherwise, I will just wander around like drifting. And so Naruto left. While he was leaving, we see Jiraiya being the one escorting him. Kid, there's something that I need to tell you. What? I'm not sending you there. What? What do you mean? This village, it has spat upon your parents' hardships and their sacrifice, and even on their legacy, being you. You have lived a life crappier than any hero that your parents wanted you to be. You knew them? Of course I do. I was the one who trained your father. Who was my father? Minato no Mikaze, the fourth Hokage. As Naruto stopped walking, looked towards him. You're joking. No, I'm not joking. The council in their right mind decided that they need to keep this information hidden since you are a Jinchuriki. What? But but why? Hiruzen Sensei wanted this information to be known, but they got Daimyo involved, saying that this information needs to be kept so that Naruto could grow up. And at the moment Daimyo agreed, not even understanding that you are the Jinchuriki. So I'm the son of the fourth Hokage? Yes, Naruto. Yes, you are. Look, I have talked to the Toad Sage, Kamamada-sama. He has agreed that the Toad clan at least owe it up to you, so I'm going to offer you a chance, kid. You wish to still become strong, right? Strong enough to survive on your own out there. What do you mean? It's going to be obvious. You're not going to return. I can see it. You're still not sure, but once you're done with this punishment, you're not gonna return. And that is why I'm gonna make this evident. You're not going to go to that concentration camp. You're gonna go to the Toad Mountain. Train there for 3 years. Become the Toad Sage. I have already made sure that Gamakichi has all of your scrolls, the parents from both of your parents and their tools that you need to become strong. You will be free on your own once you return. It is up to you to decide what you want to do, kid. I owe you at least this much. And I apologize that my village and I have all failed you. As Naruto was hesitant until a voice from within spoke him. Normally I would not have spoken a thing. But even by my standards, you have suffered quite a lot, kid. What? Kyubi? Yes. In my name, they have hurted you a lot. Even I'm not a monster of this much brutality. As Naruto then said, so what should I do? You're asking me. You're the one who is in charge here, kid. Or at least that is what I was told, remember? I'm just a person who is paying his rent and continue to do so now without asking. Wait, so you're telling me? Yes, kid. I will help you now. I agree, said Naruto. Alright, said Jiraiya. And so instead of sending him to that camp that Naruto was supposed to go, he was sent to the Toad Mountain, where Naruto's training journey began. He was given the scrolls from his parents as well as the tri-pronged kunais. And Fukusaka, the Toad Elder, otherwise known as the Toad otherwise known as Pa, then begin to watch over Naruto's training. And as the time progressed, Naruto's training became much more rigorous and tough until he was balancing himself on a plank on top of a pointy mountain. Until 2 years went by and a catastrophe struck. News came. Jiraiya had died in a battle. What? Said Naruto as Fukusaga said this to him, breaking his concentration. You heard right, Naruto boy. Jiraiya has died in a battle. He was told to go and scout out a group, an organization that has been doing some recon missions lately around the borders of different elemental nations. And they have been snooping around Konoha way too much. The Akatsuki. Wait, are those the same people with the black cloaks and red clouds? They attacked us before when I was with Jiraiya on. Well, in order to find Tsunade. Yes. They're not aware that you have been, sent to the camp. From the looks of it. And they have been searching for you there. I don't think so. I think they are aware already. And they're just waiting for me to pop out again. Any other thing? It seems that they're planning something big on Konoha. I thought you should be the first one to know. I need to know. What is it? As Fukusaga then turned, showing his back on which some coordinates were being engraved. These are some coordinates. I don't know what they are, but I thought you would know better. As Naruto, after thinking for a whole 2 days, then immediately thought of a thing and began to open the pages from different books and begin to read them out until he could form a sentence. And then it did. Everything clicked. The prophecy. Naruto is the child of prophecy. I am the child of prophecy. But what is this prophecy? As Fukusaga was shocked, it cannot be. Jiraiya boy found him. You are the key, Naruto boy. What key, Pa? You are the one that Gamamaru-sama has been waiting. He has been holding on to a memento of the sage, said to be only given to the child of prophecy that will come soon, way after later, near the fourth great shinobi war's horizon. After the third great war ended, Jiraiya boy has been searching for it, left and right. I see. Come with us, Naruto boy. And so they arrived in Gamamaru-sama's chambers, where the old toad who usually smoked opium and would be laid back and sleeping was awake. The child of prophecy has arrived. We were already mourning for Jiraiya. A moment of silence for him, everyone. And after that we see Naruto took a step forward as Pa mentioned him to. And suddenly the old toad opened his mouth after closing it, and there on his tongue was the staff. As Naruto grabbed onto it. It wasn't sticky at all, it was clean, surprisingly. This is the staff of the sage. He left a part of his chakra within. It was supposed to be given to the child of prophecy. The chakra will become yours as soon as you hold on to it. How? As suddenly Naruto felt, channeling his chakra into it, and once it returned from the staff, it was different. Kid, what is it? Call me Kurama from now on. You have been chosen by my father to be the next sage of the sixth path of this era. What? You carry his will now, and I will follow through with it, whatever you command. As Naruto was shocked beyond anything. This was something he did not anticipate it. We need to make sure that we stop Akatsuki at all cost, right? Yes. The Ghetto Mazo. It cannot be allowed to revive. The Ghetto what now? The husk of the Ten Tails. You speak to the Kyubi, didn't you? Yes. I did. As Kamamaru then said, it's been a long time, Kurama. Same could be said for you, Toad. The thing is that the husk is the original Biju, the only Biju from which the sage splitting its essence into 9 parts and chakra created 9 whole new beings. That husk is strong, and now you know where it is. don't you? You can sense it. I I can. It's in Amegakure, the place where Jirai boy died. I have to go there. Then go. You are ready. Because I have given you the staff. And so Naruto dashed and disappeared and arrived there. But as soon as he did, he was surrounded. There he found Gaara and many other tied up. As Naruto was surrounded by Akatsuki that said, "Release them." Or what? If anything, kid, I must say you're quite dumb. Coming here on your own, saving us the hassle. So, shut the hell up and get inside. And let us deal with you once and for all. If you think I'm gonna come in just like that, you're sadly mistaken. As they tried to charge towards Naruto, but only for him to counter and sidestep each and every attack. He was avoiding, parrying, and dodging each and every attack they threw at him until Naruto brought out the staff of the sage, and the staff split from the center and became two rods that Naruto began to fight with. As suddenly, Naruto's eyes felt insane burning chakra within them, and the blue eyes formed into ripples with purple, hue behind them. "Shinra Tensei!" yelled out Naruto as the whole Amegakure was destroyed in an instant. As Naruto stood there, his eyes glowing purple in the smoke as he disappeared, appearing behind Kakazu and Hidan. Using a few hand seals, Naruto then said, "Reaper that seal." As instead of giving his own soul, Naruto exchanged the soul of, Kakazu to killing Hidan, and both of the immortals' souls who have defied death finally succumbed to it. Next were the Mad Bomber and the Mad Artist, and both of them were targeted. Naruto made, Deidara use his clay bombs to destroy the, puppets of Sasori, and once both were vulnerable, Naruto attacked and slammed both of his swords straight through their chest, causing them to turn into ash and crumble down. Next was Pain. Naruto was able to deal with him, using Universal Pull and then sucking his soul out, killing him and destroying his eyes, making sure that there was no way for the Garamasa to be revived. After that, it was the turn of Kisame and Itachi. Itachi and Naruto were separated as Kisame was fighting in a genjutsu alongside the rest, which was casted by Itachi as Naruto tensed. "Why are you doing this?" "I'm not here to fight. Answer my question truthfully, Naruto, or else I will see for myself." "What happened with Sasuke?" "They say that you let him die." "I didn't. I was injured and I told him continuously to stop. He didn't listen. He wanted to get the glory to kill. I obviously was quite tired. Before anything could I do or happen, he was suddenly inside the sand coffin of Gaara and died. He was just trying to protect his siblings and himself." "I see. I have already seen your memories. You are telling me the truth. My foolish little brother. I'll help you deal with them." "What?" "Leave Kisame to me. Take out the Zetsu and the masked person. He's the same one who attacked when you were born, killing your parents." "I see. Thank you." As after that, the genjutsu ended as Kisame then stabbed, as he was violently stabbing Samehara into the chest of Itachi, as Itachi had stabbed straight through the heart of Kisame, both of them killing one another. "Good one, Itachi." "Sorry, Kisame." "Yeah, it's fine. At least I got to die by the hands of a real warrior. That's what means to me the most." As now we see, Naruto was chasing after the two who were trying to escape until Naruto grabbed onto the ankle of the masked person and slammed him to the ground. He tried to use his Kamui, but Naruto countered it and literally yanked his mask off and peeling his skin off as well from beneath it with such force that he pulled it. "You caused my parents to die. It seems that you are aware of that. What are you going to do?" "I'm gonna make you pay." As after that, both of them clashed. Naruto in the end won, but Zetsu was able to escape. Naruto knew that Zetsu would be going to return towards the Garamasa, so he returned there and made a few hand seals, destroying the Garomazo in the eyes of Zetsu, while in reality he had sealed him away behind a genjutsu that nobody could see except for him, and freed the Jinchurikis who were tied there, all together. Not a single one of them had been well sacrificed yet. They were just knocked out unconscious, waiting for their extraction to begin. Why are you saving me? Said Gaara. I killed your friend, didn't I? No. You didn't kill my friend. You killed a shinobi, an arrogant one, and gave me a wake-up call, Gaara. A wake-up call that I needed to open my eyes. As Naruto freed the others and said, you can go. Do you have any idea what you have done? I have followed your plans, Zetsu. There's nothing you can do now. You think I will stop? You think I will stop just because you have destroyed my way of getting my mother back just now? Kid, kill him. There's no point talking. You're nothing more than the pages of history that I wrote. I'll just tear you all apart, rip you apart and start anew. I'll wait as long as I have to, and then when the time is right I will stop. Before he could finish, Naruto had stopped him. He was tied into chains, and suddenly the Chibaku Tensei came into play, began to sealing him away. But Naruto made sure that the Chibaku Tensei was completed on top of a moon, a new layer being formed. On the underneath, Kaguya was still trapped, but now her prison being double secure, Zetsu was also in same position as Kaguya. There was nothing he could do, and there was nothing that Kaguya could do. Naruto has saved everyone, becoming the silent warrior, but he didn't care. He did this to make sure that he didn't have any more problems. He did this to honor Jiraiya, who in the end remained loyal to him, and told him the whole truth and made him the man that he was today. As Naruto's Sage Mode turned off and alongside with his Rinnegan, as Naruto then said, Kurama, yes, kid, what am I gonna do now? My training. The training that I have been doing. I've done it. Yes, you did. Now what should I do? That is something that in due time you will find. How about you travel? Go around the whole elemental nation. Find a place. Find people that you like and then settle down. And so, that is what Naruto did. Naruto began to travel, doing god jobs, even some hunter missions, and getting the bounty and surviving. And soon, he became the strongest Ronin out there. The Jinchurikis who had returned began to spread the rumor that Naruto Uzumaki, the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails, was able to save them, defeating the Akatsuki and destroying the whole Amigakure and the Garomazo. And the other villages were quite impressed. Konoha, although, was not, because the demon that they had fired, that they had, sent to a camp that was supposed to return within a few months, had become strong somehow, and was now hero and savior, as the whole elemental nation proclaimed. And yet he was, once they found out, after investigation, never in the camp to begin with. Turns out Jiraiya had played them dirty, making Naruto stronger, and them weaker, because it was evident that Naruto, in the eyes of Elemental Nation, had no connection to, Konoha. So Konoha didn't get any ounce of credit, and the relations as well as partnerships that it had forged due to Naruto were all taken back. And for the first time, the Haruno family was being blamed because Konoha and its inhabitant couldn't do business with anyone else because of their reputation that was now downright rock bottom. So much so that they had to be banished in the end. And Sakura, she wasn't given any sympathy like Naruto was, because none of her friends was on her side. And all of them were now suddenly on the side of Naruto. The true friends of Naruto that stood by him were happy for him. Except for one who was missing, because she was currently with Naruto traveling across the elemental nation. Hinata was with Naruto, abandoning her duties as the heiress, making sure that Neji would be the one who would change the fate of the whole Hyuga clan. It was already working as it is. as this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And remember, the goal of this video is to 35 likes. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, comments, or recommendations, you can leave them in the comment section down below. As this is it for the day, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.